So what is happening, YouTube? Welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. As promised, let's continue. Let's find the scholar or the scripture, whatever it is. Studious, there we are.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says.
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
I mean, that's some strength, to be fair. So we've sent Studious Wadis off to...
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
We are gonna poke around the Daunt some more, don't you worry. So, we can't do this until after the embassy has been complete. However, there are a few things in this area that I would quite like to have a look at. There are 2 new side quests, as you can see. There is also this unknown question mark here. Various campfires we can get. There is this unknown question mark here, and I would quite like to explore. I love how this is a terrain detailed 3D map as well. Actually, there is also here. There's some bits and pieces in here as well. There's a ruin. No cauldrons yet though. Smidge irritating, but... So let's get some skills. We have 3 points. Where to go? I could stick a point into here for critical strike and a point into here for energized, and then get critical boost. Are we really going to need that just now? I could go right down the outside here and boost both my melee damage and the damage that the resonator blast does. By the same token, I could get high volley and spread blast, but I don't have the bolt blaster. I don't see the point. Potent medicine, low health regen, low health defense. I'm debating. You know what? Until I make my mind up, I'm not going to put my points into anything just now, because I just can't decide what's most going to be worth it. So let's start here, I suppose, and we'll just work our way around. I do need to visit the Fire Fanghorn site to see if I can shoot off some of the Fanghorn horns. So we'll might as well activate a campfire. I think that's actually active, to be fair. They've stopped showing them up as green, apparently. Not that much. In fact, let me turn around and grab those side quests while I'm here, because we don't want to leave anything behind, leave anything undone. so the first side quest as I race through. The first side quest seems to be here.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand.
I've
Wasn't
already
expecting you to
done
swing
this.
by.
Since when do I do it?
Fire and
Yeah, sorry guys, I
Fix
know
the
I've done
floor.
this.
But if you don't put anyway to come all
Shadow card your refugees.
looking for a new home. They're camped out by an old, and therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliff, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the but the refugees have barred it. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched rich.
Huh.
Yeah, well, these but overall, they're not that it matters to Talon. Maybe you could.
Okay, I know we've missed some stuff there, but I've already spoken to
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees.
Petra
Try
in
to
the last
convince them to
episode.
move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
If I had known that Petra was going to be a source of a side quest, I wouldn't have spoken to her
with him first.
at that point.
Hey, Ray. Fancy a game of strike?
I'm not going to play the minigame here. If it is linked to a trophy, I'll do it afterwards. Minigames tend not to be that exciting because I'm not going to talk or offer commentary on them. I'll be too busy concentrating on what I'm doing. No minigame has come close to the card game in Final Fantasy VIII, which I believe is called Tetramaster. I might be wrong. Everyone that's a fan of The Witcher is going to say Gwent, but Gwent's Magic the Gathering without the spells, to be honest.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking.
Where are we? So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
You are in the right place at the right time, Red.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive. Done in one. Machine wrecking.
Yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world.
I love how in the background our sister's drinking the stuff that they're putting into the machines.
Nice.
So she's your partner?
my apprentice?
And my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity.
Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break.
But the real innovation, keep it to yourself. is a fanghorn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Absolutely awesome. So, I like the sound of that. I think I'm gonna hit the bigger boom and do that first. Gather charger horns, gather a fang horn. So we'll do charger horns first. Now the weapon that I've heard of something similar to the weapon that they're talking about,
Faster if I find a charger to override.
and I'm trying to think what culture it was.
I can override one of these chargers.
Can't remember if it's an Asian
I have
culture
to go
or a
on quiet,
Native
so I don't
American
spook the
culture.
herd.
But there is.
If I find the right cauldron, could learn how to override this machine.
Yeah, that will throw what we would call a short spear. And sorry, I get distracted when I'm talking and playing at the same time. I have seen images and drawings of people using what looks like a gauntlet on their right arm with a projectile attached to it in a strange way, almost as if it was cradled or cupped, and they throw it almost like you would throw a discus, but it launches the javelin. Kind of similar to the slingshot firing arrows in Far Cry 5, but slightly different in that it relies on the strength of the user in a way that's maybe not as intuitive as you think. No, no, thank you, please. Ooh. Right, I've had enough of that. Had enough of his crap. Oh, charger horn. I'll have that. Whoa! That'll do. Nice. So you can shoot both horns off, and the more parts you shoot off, the damage stacks this time. I don't
Should have
think.
enough charger horns for Della and Boomer now. Just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about.
I don't think it did enough damage in Zero Dawn, to be perfectly honest. And yet you would think it would, because you're shooting off a machine's components, like, surely. But apparently not. I fought a Thunderjaw the other day. I was recording some stock footage, just some bits and pieces of Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay, practicing trick shots and things like that. You know, sliding underneath a Thunderjaw, for example, or letting the other, like the slide shot that you see Aloy doing the cutscene at the beginning, let a watcher slide, jump towards you and then slide in underneath him, and firing up into him. I never managed to make either of the shots work, because I was looking for the perfect shot and I was too busy concentrating on that rather than actually firing the arrow. Jump shots are easier to do, especially if you leap off a wire and fire into something that's underneath you. So, needless to say, there'll be bits and pieces of footage that'll go up on YouTube as shorts from Zero Dawn. Just because I'm not ready to leave that game behind yet. I still haven't played the Frozen Wilds.
There's the Fellhorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its work.
Whoa. Right, okay. Whoa! Right, this is already not going the way I wanted it to.
I'm not giving up.
I'll do it. Oh, nice. Didn't mean that, but it looked cool, so I'll take it. So, Fanghorn, eh? Just so happens that I needed... Whew. Yes, I need one of them. Oh! If I can shoot the other one off, I'll take that as well. Never know when I might need that. I'll do it. Now, let's see if this works as well as it did in the last game. Oh, no. No! Yeah, that seems to have worked. Whoa.
Gotta go. Should be able to harness the
Whoa. So that was probably a lot tougher than it needed to be.
Boomer.
Um,
Now, to see about that weapon of theirs.
it's good fun though. I actually enjoyed that fight. Enjoyed the rush. Excellent, more sellable treasure. And we've got another bit of green shine. Green shine at a
Shall we
glance.
trade for something good?
Gonna end up confusing everyone with my accent. What have I got here? Oh, what's this? Ooh, medicine can be found underwater as well. Excellent. Okay. It might be easier if you're fighting on land and you've got access to a pool of water like that to dive in. So I think diving into water gives you some stealth and should make it easier to avoid machines. Let's refill our weapons as well. Gather up some resources. I'm not
Stash when I need it.
that wary about gathering resources now as well. It's one of the cool quality of life improvements that Guerrilla Games have made is that you can, you know, send in stuff to a stash. So once your inventory or what you can carry on hand is full, it gets sent to your stash. I think that's fantastic. So you'll always have resources no matter where you are. No more running out of herbs and having to run and find them. You've got 10 in your pouch, plus some in your carryable in your inventory, so in your resource satchel, plus what's over that gets sent to your stash. Like, little things like that are really good bits of design. So let's go get our new weapon, and while we're exploring the Daunt some more, we can knock out, we can, you know, practice with it. Up we go.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh.
Because we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
So, prototype spike thrower. Spike throwers launch powerful projectiles that can hit enemies at long range. They have a slow rate of fire, cannot be used while jumping or crouching. They must be thrown at full draw to penetrate armor. So, I hope that they keep inventing some new stuff. Let's have a look at this weapon. So, prototype spike thrower. It can launch explosive spikes that detonate after a short delay. So if it can be launched... My brain's working through this. If I can launch them at full power and it penetrates armor, does that mean that the explosion ignores armor? You can see the trouble I'm having with this, can't you? What am I currently using as well? What's in my weapon field? Right, okay, I'll need to have a think about what I want to leave. Gonna sprint round here and see if I can upgrade Aloy's other armor. I'm hoping I've got enough. I should have. It was this one, I think, wasn't it? No, it was this one. The Anointed. Yeah, Fanghorn Antler, there we go. And that'll give me the concentration and the empty weave slot, so that's fine. And I can put... No, I can't because I don't have enough shards. I do have what I need to upgrade that, but I don't have the shards. And the same for the weapon upgrades now. I don't have the shards, so...
Well, that depends on what
At some point, Gonna have to modify the weave. Sorry, put the weave in as well. Should have done that. I'm gonna equip this, and here's an empty slot. You know what, I'm not going to put anything else in there after all. So, don't know what happened there. Yeah, just going to check. I am still recording, yeah. So, here we go. There's some more fanghorns. So the other quest that we got was this one, the Twilight Path. And we're going the wrong way. Okay. I'm gonna knock this quest out and then move on, because by the time you guys see this episode, we'll have spent about the first... We'll have spent nearly the first 3 hours of gameplay, maybe 4 hours of gameplay in one area, and I'm not... I don't want this to become a bore for you guys. Where's Tolland? Better find Tolland first and talk to him. Yeah, so I don't want this to become boring for you guys. I don't want there to be filler content. My channel's not about filler content. So I think if anybody has any requests, if they want to see anything specific.
Machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A stormbird. Nailed it myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
I would love to punch him, but again, that's a sort of... The fact that he's eliciting a reaction shows that he's been well written. And by me, I mean Aloy, as Aloy. I feel Aloy has enough grit, determination, confidence, self-belief, training, power, know-how and skill to knock him on his overly large backside. Hang on a minute. Just checking. If I could have climbed that, I'd have been quite upset. I mean, I could zap a charger, I suppose. Oh, come on. It's faster than me sprinting. That's why humans domesticated animals in the first place, didn't they? A bit faster, if you please. Right, bye lads. Here we go. So I have it on good authority from Erin that the mounted sequences of this game are far better, because let's face it, one of the criticisms that could be levelled at Zero Dawn was that it sucked on horseback. I gave up on mounts after the first mount that you did the override on. The only other mount that I had anything to do with was Silence Mount. How did I miss it? I was looking for the path. I rode right past the path that I was looking for. I'm gonna have to put a marker on here so that I don't lose it again. We'll put it here so that I know to go up at that point. Yeah, so, pardon me. Where was I? I've totally lost my thread. Yeah, the mounted sequences. I didn't enjoy the horseback riding. I found the controls clunky. I spent more time crashing into things than I did getting anywhere, and I just wasn't a fan. So I didn't really want to ride any of the mounts, as cool as that was. So one of the things that they've apparently improved in Forbidden West is... Hang on a minute, haven't I been here before? Yeah, I have. Ah, did I just not go up high enough for this? And they wouldn't be here anyway, so sorry. Anyway, yeah, one of the things that they've improved upon is the mounted you know, the ability to ride machines.
People are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for change rate.
Oh no, 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 please no. Oh no! Okay, I'll take that. Oh, how did I survive? Oh dear. None of that went well at all. Oh dearie, dear, dear, dear. Yeah. That's how not to do it. Oh, I've tickled myself now, that's funny. Yeah, so don't do what I just did. I don't know how far down the valley I am now. That was tremendous. Where am I? I can get back going this way, right? That's right. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, so don't do what I just did and roll off the edge. Always be aware of your surroundings. That'll give you a laugh if nothing else. I'm not normally so unaware. I didn't know I was so near the cliff, which is obviously a mistake. So I don't know what that means. Oh, that's my mount. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right.
Still in this fight.
I'll do it.
More machines on their way.
Yes. No.
Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Go, Latasha. I'll help the Nora.
Woof. Right, what have we got? What else is here?
Acid will eat right through that now.
Nice. Oh.
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees.
Guess the show's over.
I
Must be soon
dislike that man greatly. We'll have that. This. That. Hang on a second, guys. Just looting here. Where am I meant to go here? Up here. Don't have enough of the stuff that I need for that. So, oh well.
You defended the order.
Is it bad, Latasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's
Look at the
not
detail in
suitable for
those
us.
clothes.
Who?
Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards.
I'll agree with
He
that.
made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
I'm
You're
conscious
out
of time here.
Akasha. You need to consider packing up and...
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful. The trail up to the tower is falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
It rarely is.
Let the Nora pass.
Right, on that sarcastic note, I'm going to end this episode here, and we'll quickly jump on to the next one. This will be a back-to-back recording again, so don't worry, we will find out what's happened to Savohar. In the meantime, the usual, like, comment, subscribe, be kind to each other, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.